All right, starting a 10-minute timer. Going through the acting as the interpreter form. All right. So first question. Screenshot below, the code is paused on line 1. Given this program state, what is the next line of code that will execute? So line 1, it is assigning a function to the variable rock, paper, scissors. So what it's going to do is go to that function call, I believe, on line 22. In the screenshot below, the code is paused on line 2. Given this program state, what will be the values of the combos variable and the played so far variable if you reference them in the console? Okay. Rounds. Combos and played so far. Played so far is going to throw a reference error, or throw an error. Combos hasn't yet been defined. What will be the first value of the parameter played so far in the following code when it is referenced for the first time on line 6? Boom. Be the first value of the played so far. So play rounds on played so far, undefined. Value of the parameter played so far, because play rounds is being called on line 18 with no arguments. So when it's referenced the first time on line 6, should be an empty string. It looks like this is one double quote, I believe, because played so far is either going to equal played so far if an argument's passed in, or an empty string. I'm going to assume that that single double quote is actually two single quotes. Screenshot below, the code is paused on line 5. Given this program state, what is the next line of code that will execute? So play rounds is being defined, and it's being assigned the function. So I believe the next, so it's looking for a value to assign to play rounds. So it's going to hop down to where it's called at 18 in order to start looking for that value. In the screenshot below, the code is paused on line 8. Given this, what is the next line of code that will execute? Code is paused on line 8. Given this program state, okay, so played so far is empty. So if played so far dot length equals rounds, and rounds is currently 3, so it does not equal. It's going to skip this if statement and go down to 13, I believe. Note that in the code below, line 10 has been changed so that it now returns combos. What would happen if you ran this code? Line 10 has been changed. Not that the code would not run fully. I know it wouldn't finish executing. I don't know this one. That one's tough. So next question, in the screenshot below, the code is paused on line 10. Given this program state, the next time line 14 executes, what will be the value of the variable in current play? Just pause on line 10. Given this program state, the next time line 14 executes, what will be the value of the variable current play? Um, return P, because it went through on line 8, saying if played so far, dot length is equal to rounds, which it is, so it's returning, it's pushed RRR into combos. And now it's returning. So it's back into the for each loop on the RPS. So it's done RRR. If it's a for each loop, it's going to be going through it. So the next value on 14, or sorry, the next value of the variable current play on line 14 would be P. In the current screenshot below, the code is paused on line 10. Given this program state, the next time line 14 executes, what will be the value of the variable? Is this the same question? Oh, played so far. I think it's going to be RP. Same logic as the last one. Did RRR. Now switch to R. Played so far. Okay, so it's gotten RRR and pushed it. So now it's back to the first, yeah, it's RP. That's 10. All right, unable to finish. I'll finish the questions up though.